So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today we will be going through my garbage and this trash bin that I have next to my feet. Something just fell, but it's packed, so I figured we should talk about it before it gets, it's already overflowing, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish anything by the end of the month anyway, so this is everything I have, and I have a lot of new products, so let's just get into this video. The first thing I'm getting rid of is this, which is actually the ColourPop, what's it called? Pressed Glitter in the shade Palooza. It's actually part of this palette. I just popped it right out because I am never going to use this shade because it's not safe for your eyes. And it's actually not the full size. I just put it in here so that it would be safer to toss away and just not micro glitters. So as you can see, this is not the full sized one. Okay, now moving on to this monster right here. I'm going to start with this product that's sticking out. I finished some shampoo. This is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate and Repair Shampoo with Mafura and Baobab oils. This went by way quicker than I wanted it to, but it was pretty nice. Like the ingredients on the back, it truly is sulfate free and paraben free. Like some shampoos, I just discovered this, but like Hask says that it is sulfate free, but there's still sulfates in it in the form of sulfonate, which it's not sulfate, but it's sulfonate. So yeah, as you can tell, I have like colored hair, although I'm sweating right now, so it might be a little darker. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would repurchase this again because it was quite expensive. I think it was like $9 or $12. It was either $8.99 or $12.99 from Ulta. So I don't think I would purchase this anytime soon, especially since I have a new bottle of shampoo. If you heard that scream, I'm pretty sure it was a squirrel, not a child, don't worry. I finished these two Skin Food Peach Sake moisturizer. So this is the emulsion, which is moisturizer, and this is a serum. So I believe this serum was in my project pan, and it looks like there's still stuff at the bottom, but I cannot get that out. I don't have like a spatula or anything, but I really enjoy this. This is my second time repurchasing this together as a set, I believe. But I'm currently I'm using my Nature Republic line that I purchased from Korea, so not going to buy this anytime soon. And I feel like my skin is less oily these days and more dry, so I feel like I can't use this in the future. But it's really good if you have like problems with your pores. Okay, so this is the thing that rolled out and hit my tripod. I finished the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I purchased this back in like November, but I didn't start using it until December or January because I was using another setting spray. But this changed my life. Okay, I'm pretty sure I started using this in December because I bought another set of bottles. So I had 4 and now I have 3 because I used this one up completely. And the spray is really nice, but towards the bottom it's kind of chunky. So that's how, like, you could tell that it was running low, and obviously it's empty now. I really like this. It truly kept everything set in place. Like, you see these brows. Okay, well, there's a better picture from yesterday, but when I use this and eyeshadow on my brows, they stay put all day, and that's like impressive. So I spend like an extra minute trying to do my brows in the morning now because I use multiple products. I use an eye pencil, oh no, a brow pencil, not an eye pencil, a brow pencil, and then I use eyeshadow in order for it to like match my hair color more, because I have like mostly taupe brow products from before my hair was dyed, and I set it with this and it does not budge. This really makes eyeshadow stick on properly, and I'm wearing eyeshadow today, but you probably can't tell because I finally decided to wear office appropriate makeup to work. No one has stopped me from wearing bright yellow eyeshadow to work yet, but I have a feeling I'm going to get told off soon, so yeah. But anyway, really like this. I have 3 more and I'm not mad about it. So it's July, so I probably don't need to buy another bottle of this for a year, which is good because I'm actually planning on seeing how much makeup I can finish up if I'm not purchasing any, but it won't be like an official no buy. It will probably be like a let's see how long you can go, which honestly will probably last until Too Faced releases their new palette in December. Anyway, moving on, I finished up my cleansing water. This is the Sam White Tea cleansing water, and oh, it's sticky because it's mixed with all the other products in here, but this was the first cleansing water I've ever tried, or micellar water, and I really like it. It saved me so much time in the morning, and because there's white tea, it's good for oily skin. But right now I'm using a Nature Republic one with like Jeju mud in it or something like that. Next, I have a Hask dry shampoo. This was my holy grail dry shampoo. I had 4 bottles at one point because I was that crazy over it. I think, yeah, 4 is the most I've used. Or I have 1 more bottle left, so I had 2 left, now I have 1. And this worked really well until the end, and then I noticed that it wasn't really helping with the oil on my hair. It was more like making it very gritty, so I knew that I needed to like use the new bottle, and I'm not wearing it today because I washed my hair yesterday, but I'm going to be trying a different brand because I feel like I just can't trust Hask anymore. Like, I thought that their shampoos were like sulfate free, and then I noticed that my hair was not doing so great with their shampoo anymore, so I have swapped to Not Your Mother's. Okay, moving on, I finished a bottle of body lotion, and this one smells really nice. It was about $10–11 from Sprouts. It's probably cheaper elsewhere. Honestly, I've seen this brand at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but I was at Sprouts. I needed lotion. I smelled this one, it smelled great, so I bought it. End of story. I would probably repurchase this in the future, but right now I have like Bath and Body Works lotion that I got for $3 because of the semi-annual sale, and because I thought I was going to run out of this. This actually lasted me like a week and a half past what I thought it would last me, so that was pretty good. But now I'm using a lotion that I feel like my body's not too crazy over, so I'm probably just going to switch back to a lotion like this where it's you know, no nasties. Vegan, gluten-free, paraben-free, and soy-free. I drink soy milk every day, so I don't care if there's soy in it. Next we have a Hask charcoal with citrus oil. So this is like the same line, but this has sulfonates in it. So let me find it. It's pretty... Yes. So the third ingredient down is sodium C14-16 olefin sulfonate. So yeah, this has sulfates in it, and because of my like orange hair, it looks orange in the sunlight sometimes, I can't use this because it'll strip my hair color that I spent so much money on. Next, I finished a conditioner. Oh, I meant to say this. I always have like a charcoal shampoo and a regular shampoo because I use a charcoal one every Sunday when I wash my hair, and then just the regular ones throughout the week because I have really oily hair, and it helps like remove all the dead things from my scalp and treats my scalp a little bit too. I finished this Argan Gloss Conditioning Treatment, and this was, I believe I purchased this from Costco, and it came with like a free brush that I like never used, and yeah, worked fine. Like nothing too special. It doesn't have like, you know, sulfates or parabens in it. Although I don't know if it claims to. Yep, it says no sulfates or parabens, and it's true, it doesn't have any. So yeah, pretty decent. I think it was $10 for this big bottle. Next we have this MAC Refined Golden bronzer. This was in one of my project pans, and I do have like a dip going in the center, but I'm not I'm not super crazy about this bronzer. Like, yeah, it works, but there's glitter in here, and I don't like glitter in my products. Next I have this Bare Minerals foundation, Bare Minerals matte powder foundation, and the reason why I'm getting rid of this is because it doesn't match me, and also it oxidizes pretty bad is what I meant to say, but also I feel like I don't need to wear foundation anymore, so I'm getting rid of all of my foundations, and I don't have concealer, so there's nothing to get rid of. But I'm just going to get rid of all my foundations. It was an okay foundation. I would still get oily throughout the day, and by the time I got home, like, the foundation had like migrated off my nose, and it made my nose look extremely oily, and it was just gross. So yeah, I'm just okay with not wearing foundation because I feel like my skin is like decent enough. A lot of people tell me my skin is really nice, so I'm just gonna believe them and not wear foundation. I do still wear primer though, because I wear cheek products still, and I need something for the cheek products to stick onto. So next I have my No Problem Priming Eraser by Touch in Soul, and well, this is what it looks like all the way down. And when I screw it all the way up, this is what it looks like. So I used this on my T-zone, and like only my T-zone because there's so little product in here, but of course it started stinking later on towards the end of its life because my face is really oily. It produced a lot of sebum, and this product just picks it right up. And yeah, so I would put it on my T-zone and blend it out with a sponge at the end, which is also quite gross. It was a pretty good product. Like, it worked alright, and well, not alright, it worked really well, but for the price and how bad it smelled at the end, I don't think I'm going to repurchase this anytime soon, especially since I have the e.l.f. Pore Putty. Maybe that can replace this. So, yep. And I have the bottle of this instead of just the stick. The stick is meant for like blurring even better than the bottle, but I think it's just like an extra step in my routine in the morning that I don't need to have right now. Oh, I'm also getting rid of this primer. This is the Kiana Pate Pore Putty, and there's just like nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it's just an okay product. Like, it's nothing spectacular, and it's nothing to write home about. And I believe this was like $14 too, so hurts a little bit, hurts like even more. But I just don't reach for this, and I think I can rehome it. I'll see, because a lot of my friends have oily skin, so we'll see who wants this. Next I have this e.l.f. bronzer, I believe in the shade Deep. I believe I purchased this and I was going to like see if it was a dupe for this MAC one, but again, this one has glitter in it, and I am not a fan of glitter in my makeup products, especially highlighters and blushes and bronzers. Just no glitter, please. I guess eyeshadows are right, but oh shoot, I prefer a metallic eyeshadow versus like a glittery one. Okay, next I finished up my e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil, and yeah, I think I finished this up like the day before I filmed my Project Pan video, and I had 2 brand new ones left, so I ended up pulling it for my Project Pan Roulette, I believe. So, no, just my regular project pan, where I started to include skincare items. But, yep, it's all gone, and I bought a lot of these during Elf's 50% off sale, and they just had another one, but I didn't want to get anything because I bought the gingerbread palette, and I also was like looking through my collection like, I have too much stuff. And the only thing I really wanted to get was the lip gloss, but my lips are still reacting kind of badly to whatever happened like months ago, so I need to wear treatment and just basically avoid lip gloss at the moment. I'm not mad. I'm probably still going to have a ton of the lip glosses before Elf's next sale anyway, so yeah. I finished up a hand lotion, and I'm actually almost done with another one of these. This is a Trader Joe's, if I could see it, Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. And this thing, as you can tell, has been like squeezed to death. And I really like this, but it is much heavier, so I only really wear it at the office after I wash my hands, because the soap and the hard water at the office is like combined is very drying. So this is great. And like all my coworkers ask me for hand lotion, but not very often. They'll ask me like once a month each. So yep. But for $5, this is really good. It's like 3 ounces. I've paid $5 for hand lotions that are not even like a third of that size. Okay, so this is a little controversial. This is, I'm decluttering this. This is the herbologist Lular Traditional Bali Zyton plus whitening. So this is supposed to be for your body, and it says apply it on dry skin all over body before taking bath and gently massage. Rinse with water, no need to use soap. Okay, but this is whitening, and in Asian culture, if you are light, it's considered very pretty, but I live in the US and I don't give a fuck. So I do not like to use whitening products because I feel like they're quite damaging for your skin, and I just don't want to like pander to that stereotype or that belief. Like, I have relatives who will have like parasols and wear long sleeves in the summer, and like, I don't know, 80% humidity, while I'm there in like shorts and a tank top and I can barely breathe. But they have on like all these layers because you don't want to get tan, and yet somehow they're still tan. So yeah, by Asian standards, I am kind of dark, although not really in this light. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. This was gifted to me by a friend who did not have ill intentions. She's from Indonesia, and she wanted to give me something from her culture, but I really appreciate the gesture, but I do not use whitening products. Okay, and the last thing I have is this shirt. I actually went to Goodwill the other week and donated a ton of clothes, and somehow I forgot about this one because it was at the bottom of my declutter bin. Don't worry, this trash can's actually clean. I only use it to store things I'm decluttering or products I've used up, and yeah, it's quite clean. So the shirt is clean. But yeah, I thrifted this from the Goodwill from some rich neighborhood, and it's really cute. Has this like ruffle detail around the neck, and then more all the way down, and ruffle detail at the bottom. Honestly, it's really adorable, but it's made out of polyester, and polyester makes me sweat. And recently I decided to donate all of my clothes that have polyester in it, because it makes me sweat and it makes me very itchy, and it's just not good for the environment. So I hope someone will thrift this as well. I believe it's been like almost a year since I got this, but yeah. brings back fond memories. I didn't get the job interview. So okay, I went for a job interview. Afterwards, I found out that there was a Goodwill in the area, and I decided to go to the Goodwill because I was in the area. Why not? And it was like a 1 hour drive from where I lived. So I went and went thrift shopping, and it was very successful actually. I went to like 3 different stores that day, but yeah, I'm finally going to give this up, which is really sad because it's so cute, but I'm sure someone else who doesn't mind wearing polyester and it doesn't affect them as much as it affects me would love this. So I'm going to put that in the donate pile, but that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me count how many pieces I have. 18, which is the lowest, but I have the most things, like most empty like cosmetics. I think on average I have 21 to 22 empties. Yeah, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! We're so close to 100.